What's up guys, it's your boy Famzy and we're back yet again with another video. This time we have an editing video, so it's like another tip video. I get complimented a lot on my editing when I'm playing, especially on console, so I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can edit like me. And to begin this video, I'm going to be showing off some clips, just like some tips and tricks that I have while I'm editing. And then I'll just get right into the video, so let's just start off with the first clip. Alright, so right here at the deagle, so I took advantage of what I have, and that's obviously what you want to do when you're in build fights. And then right here I'm building up, I managed to dodge his bullets, and I build flats. I can get the high ground, but somehow he goes over my flat, and then I duck under it. If you guys can hear it, he put a trap down, so he wasn't really expecting this. Right there, destroy his build, and he doesn't know where I am. So one big thing when you're building is, I forgot he had a trap, so I just take damage right here. But one big thing when you're building is a lot of people overbuild. But what's the point of overbuilding if you can't really edit your way down or just like maneuver around your builds? Right here, a lot of this was my build, so I managed to get to a place where the person, I didn't think they would know where I am. And right here, I'm also making my way around, and I'm going to be showing you guys tips right there because I failed miserably. Right here, I'm just building. Here's another quick kill, but all of this is like my build, so I'm maneuvering around it, and that's what you want to do when you're playing some of these fights. I go back to heal because this way, like if you're hurt or something, you can just run back and go for some heals if you really need to. Right here, I played really aggressive on this guy, missed my shots even though I thought it should have like hit or something. But right here, that's a quick edit, he didn't expect it, and I got the quick kill. Right here, I build so that the person can't shoot or kill me, and I edit my way down. Obviously he's not looking at me, but he probably wasn't expecting me to do something like that, and that was like another decent play. Right here, this is exactly what you don't want to do. I mean, no, this would be a good play. The person edited down. It just, I guess I got very lucky. He edits down, he misses his shot, and I hit my shot. And this is going to be a more defensive play with your editing. Obviously with your editing, I was playing aggressive in the last few clips, but right here you're going to see me playing a little more defensive. So right here, he thought he was going to destroy the stairs, he ran out of bullets, and I managed to kill him. And the clip followed by this, you guys are going to see I still have this stair piece down. I edited it the other way, and I managed to make my way around to the top, so they were expecting me to be down there. And once the clip plays on again, you'll see that I was behind them. So you can't, the whole point of editing is not to just play aggressive and attack your opponents, but you can also use it to play more defensive. And let's just go right into the tips. Alright, so right here we're in Creative Hub. You can do this in Playground, it doesn't really matter. But let's just start off with a simple wall. We'll move on to stairs, the floor piece, and the pyramid like this right after. But I didn't need to build that. Alright, so say you have a wall piece right here. The closer you are to it, it's a lot slower compared to if you're further away. So I will screw up sometimes. In game I don't really mess up like that, but you're a lot faster the further away you are if you can edit it. And obviously, like sometimes if it's too fast, you might not be able to control it. Make sure you're holding down your shooting button. And another tip that I'd give is, say if you want to create something like this, instead of going down and then back to the right, like, I mean, if you're quick with it, it doesn't really matter. But what's the most efficient is if you go like diagonal. So you cut out that small little time that you spend just going down and then back to the right. That's one thing I'd recommend. Now say if there's someone right in front of you over here, like on this other side of the wall, they're standing like right here, they're trying to shoot at you, and you want to catch them off guard. You might be used to editing like downwards, so to cut that small cut. Alright, so you might be used to like editing that small cut like that, and if you do that, you're gonna have to bring your crosshairs back up to shoot at him like over there. So what I'd recommend is, say if there's someone standing over here, all you do is you edit it downwards to the right. So obviously, like, don't just get used to editing like that. Make sure you know how to edit it both ways. And this way, if you have it edited like that, your crosshairs are right there, and all you do is you press circle and you have your gun out, or your R1 L1, you have your gun out and you pop them like that. That goes for like any direction. So say if you're like, you know, 1x1 or something. I already have a stair piece down here, so it won't let me build, so let's just use this to build a stair piece. So say if there's a guy like on this other side again, like in that same corner, but say like you're not down low, you're up here. Instead of editing like that to kill him and then bring your crosshairs back, because by the time you're done that last, that last edit, your crosshair is going to be over there, and bring it back over there to shoot at him. What you want to do is edit it this way, and your crosshairs will be right there, right in front of him, and you'll be able to get that easy kill. Now, you guys probably know a lot of the different like structures that you can build with like a stair piece. So you can build that. You can do it 2 walls. Obviously, you can do it this way. You can do it that. And you can do it that way. You can do it that way. And like obviously the bottom right. And you can also do this. So anything like that. Make sure you guys know exactly what it is that you want to build when you're editing. Again, like I said, like just because like say you have high ground like this and you're building for high ground and you're building these flat pieces, that doesn't mean like because you have high ground you're gonna win. Make sure you know how to maneuver around it, and just make sure the enemy doesn't know where you are. Now let's just go right into stair pieces. So I guess let's destroy this. So stair pieces, they're kind of different. I mean, these, like, you can't really edit it in like any cool way besides like something like this. That's like my favorite thing to build sometimes. But say you have a stair piece, and you guys might be having trouble having it face the other way sometimes when you're editing it. So the big tip that I'd give you is like have your shooting button, whatever you use to edit, to confirm edits. Make sure you have it on like the middle, like these middle pieces. If you have it on like the sides, you might edit something like that. But make sure you have it on the middle so you can edit it this way, or you can edit it that way, or like face it the other way. So make sure just like towards the middle. See, if you do mess up, just make sure you just press the circle again, and just hold your R3 so it resets. And like say if you wanted to flip it the other way and you don't manage to get on the middle, you get on that side. Just like edit it quickly and you'll be back to normal. So like another big thing is that say if you're in a 1x1, let me just build a 1x1 real quick. The actual game a lot faster with this, but I think this should be good enough. So when you're editing down, you want to keep it consistent. So say something like this, like, okay, so one thing that I would give for the first one is if your stairs are facing towards the right, editing towards the left is a lot faster. You won't mess up as much. So that's what I do. And so editing downwards, so I'd have it that way, and keep it consistent. So you edit down, and another floor stair piece, you're editing it from the left to the right. Just keep it consistent towards all of them. You don't want to just go like that and then edit it the other way. It'll throw you off guard. This will help you edit a lot faster, and that's what I do. So that's what I would do with stair pieces. Those are pretty much all the tips I'd give for the stair pieces. Nothing really else to the stair piece besides that. And now finally, like a prism. So you're in something like this. These are very different. Like you can play around with this so much. Okay, let's delete this. So a lot of people use prisms to like hide in them, and then they edit, and because you can see around when you're in this, you can't really do that with this. You can't see through it, but with like a prism you can, and that's why people use it. So there's many different things you can create with like a triangle prism or square base pyramid, whatever it's called. You can create the stair pieces like people normally do, and say if you have this, like it's really easy to edit down and just like peek again. You can also create something like this, where it keeps you in cover. And finally, you can also create something like this with the 3 pieces, and that's like the most efficient if you're like in here. It'll keep you safe. It's pretty much like a stair piece. It serves like that. But that's all there is to a stair piece. Just make sure you know all those different edits. And now finally for like a floor piece, I mean, there's nothing to a floor piece, I guess. If you're at high ground again, here let's just say I'm trying to get high ground. And there's a person under me, there's like a clip like this. But make sure you're using these pieces to maneuver around. Like if these are all your pieces, like make sure you know how to maneuver around everything. And I need that. So you can be the most efficient. If you know how to edit your way through your pieces, like then the enemy won't know where you are. And that's like a huge advantage, because that's the whole point of getting high ground, so people don't know where you are. Sometimes when you're getting high ground, people may be shooting you down. So obviously you want to know how to just like maneuver around your build and get your way to the bottom again. But that's it really for this video, I think. If you guys have any questions on like how to edit faster, like I play around with my edits a lot. I just watch a lot of Nick A30 and stuff. So that's how I kind of learned how to edit. And obviously, again, like I'm not the fastest editor or builder, but I do incorporate it a lot in my game compared to others. And I think that's why I get a lot more kills, or I outplay people a lot more. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment below any questions if you guys have any again. And we'll see you guys in the next video.